You might think that lifting weights is all you need for a healthy heart, but what if that's only half the story? I used to think that too until I learned how conditioning changes the game. Keep watching to find out why you should stop skipping cardio like I used to do. I'm Coach JT, a personal trainer of 10 years, and this video is about how strength training and cardiovascular exercise affect your heart health differently. Just like real athletes use conditioning to boost their endurance to last the length of their competition and strength training to enhance their power within each play, we as everyday athletes can use these principles to improve our fitness as well. A lot of people think lifting alone is enough, and it does have heart health benefits, but it's not the entire story, so let's break it down. First is how strength training shapes the heart, how it actually changes the physical structure of the heart relative to how cardio does. So strength training is designed to elicit muscle hypertrophy, which is a fancy way of saying it wants the muscle to grow. Now the heart is a muscle just like anything else, a little bit different type of muscle tissue, but it responds to a hypertrophy stimulus, much like our biceps or our quadriceps. So the heart will actually thicken and grow from strength training. Now hypertrophy boosts heart strength, which is a good thing, but if that's our only form of training our heart, then over time we're gonna lose elasticity and flexibility. Think of the overly muscle-bound dude who just moves with stiffness and doesn't seem to have fluid, flexible movements. That is essentially what we're doing to our heart too by only focusing on strength training and not cardiovascular exercise. With strength training, the heart adapts to high pressure and short bursts of power, which are qualities we want the heart to have. But what it doesn't train the heart to do is expand and contract fluidly and elastically. So it will improve our cardiovascular health, but only to a certain point. Conditioning though does train the heart to be more elastic, and this can improve oxygen delivery and cardiac output, which means how much blood are we pushing into the body with each heartbeat. Cardiovascular exercise trains the heart to be more efficient and effective with each beat. That's what that elasticity, that flexibility of the heart does. So we need those qualities in addition to the high pressure and high power output qualities that strength training provides. With just strength training, our heart muscles can stiffen and get rigid over time. They lose that flexibility and elasticity that we're talking about, and that can lead to higher strain on our heart as we age. Optimal heart health requires the balance of qualities that both strength training and cardiovascular exercise provide, which is why we need structured conditioning in our programming. So what does optimal cardio look like to balance out your strength training? A couple hours a week, usually the recommendation is about 150 minutes per week of low to moderate exercise is key. So this can be walking if you're pushing the pace, it can be biking, or really any cardiovascular equipment that you have available. And often you'll hear people describe this low to moderate intensity conditioning as zone 2. Zone 2 is the second of typically 5 heart rate zones that we use to measure the intensity of our exercise. So again, this is low to moderate, but it's more than just going for a casual walk. That slight increase in intensity allows us to put a little bit more stress on the heart that the heart can positively adapt to without going so high intensity that it's too much stress to recover from at the total volume, the total time that we're doing that cardio in. We do want to train our heart though to handle those higher intensities, so that's where 20 to 30 minutes a week of higher intensity training is super beneficial. This can look like interval training as short as 10 seconds of maximum effort, all the way up to 2, 3, 4 minutes of sustained challenging intervals that bring your heart close-ish to max and then sustaining that effort over time. A very general recommendation of this cardio split is about 80% of your cardio should be that low to moderate intensity, and about 20% should be more high intensity efforts. This combination ensures both a strong and elastic heart and debunks the myth that strength training alone is optimal for heart health. Strength training can and does absolutely help your cardiovascular health, but it cannot do it alone, And this is where conditioning comes in to round out the full picture and give you that optimal heart health.